Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Blue Archive. In the last part, we rejoined with the Yakiyoran as they were clearing out the way to bring about a new festival for the Yakiyako. We got recruited to help out with some phantom paranormal problems in some remote village. So that's what we're doing. So let's continue! It's cold. How did it get so cold? Didn't even travel that far. I told you to dress in layers, but you didn't listen. The cold air from the north gate gets trapped in the mountains nearby, causing snow and cooler temperatures. It reminds me of a famous opening line. The train came out of the long tunnel into the snow country. It's so beautiful. It's magnificent. I've never seen anything like it. She's so excited. Sensei, did you see that? A white weasel is dancing across the snow. Yukara, your nose is running. Blow into this tissue. My goodness, how embarrassing. It's a beautiful village. I'm surprised to see that it's so close to the Great Snowfield. You didn't notice the last time you were here? No. At the time, I was so focused on finding Ayami that I didn't even think of the rest. In retrospect, I could have drastically shortened my trip if I had thought to take the train. You climb the mountain on foot? That's so dangerous. Don't do that. Duly noted. More importantly, where are the artifact spirits? Did we just wait until the sun gets down? President Nia promised that someone from the Ebisu School would guide us. Our train was on time. They should be here. Such exquisite Haori. You must be the Yakiyoran. What we got? Ooh. Greetings! I trust your trip went well. Are you from the Ebisu Satellite School? Indeed, I am Habu Azami, president of the Ebisu Satellite School's Self-Government Committee. And by president, I also mean the sole remaining member. That sounds like a lot of work. She admirably guards her school all alone in the chilling tundra. You're much too kind. Frankly, most days are rather boring. Meeting you five was the highlight of my week. Speaking of, you must be Go Sensei. President Nia told me about some astonishing stories about you. I'm honored to meet such a courageous person. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Nia isn't known to exaggerate, is she? She told me you boldly ran across a field fully exposed, bearing your soul. Oh, that was after the whole a whole shit went down with the Archaeatres and nonsense. That's what you meant by courageous. That's not what it sounds like. And you're so humble too. I've heard rumors that you put out a raging fire at Central and defeated some frightful spirits by routing the formerly disbanded Yakiyoran Council. And now that Go Sensei and Yakiyoran are here, I'm sure our paranormal problems are soon to be solved. We were told that you were being plagued by shape-shifting the artifact spirits. Where were they last seen? Oh, I've heard so many reports all over town. Can't give a precise location. But they don't show up until nightfall, so why don't I give you a tour in the meantime? We should cover many exciting locations. I would be honored to show you all our lovely village. Sure, that's a great idea. Our next adventure awaits. Let's venture forth. I suppose a tour might provide some clues. Alright, lead the way, Azami. Delightful. This way, please. Here's our shopping district. We have a small inn and a lovely promenade. While I know it's nothing like the Yakiyako's bustling district, I'm sure you can see its inherent charm. Oh, look at this glass snowflake in this shop window. It shines like a fine jewel. Indeed, the Ebisu district specializes in artisanal glasswork. Many of our glassblowers have been working here for generations. In fact, it was a glassblower who counted the first artifact spirit. They were opening the workshop at dawn. And what did the spirit look like? I didn't see it, but I heard it resembled a white weasel. White weasel? I thought these things were supposed to be scary. Well... Oh, the artisan is here. Why don't you ask him directly? Good morning, sir. Huh? Who are you? I'm Habu Azami, president of the Ebisu Satellite School Self-Government Committee. Did you forget me already? That school has students? Oh, my memory isn't what it used to be. Sir, I talked to you yesterday. My friends here would like to hear about that monster you met 2 weeks ago. Monster? Oh, you mean the white weasel? I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a treacherous thing. I've always hated weasels, these nasty little creatures. One bit me on the childhood camping trip and I was traumatized. Ugh. Can a bite really do that to somebody? It was the crack of dawn. I was in my shop and I saw a weasel right in front of me. I was so spooked that I dropped a glass bottle. But oddly enough, that wretched weasel wasn't scared by the noise. In fact, it kept walking to me, right on top of the scattered glass. No flinching, no blood. And that's when I knew that this wasn't your typical weasel. It was unnatural. A white weasel that emerged at dawn. That's a unique fear. Oh no, what a pity. You lost your glass bottle. Just looking at this full hour vase shows the depth of effort you put into your creations. Sweet girl, it was just a milk bottle. No sense in crying over it. But you like my vase, do you? So that's if I meet someone taste. But the really great stuff's behind the counter. Do you want to come in and look? I'd be positively delighted. And these verdant fields are where we grow our produce. We regularly supply corn, potatoes, and carrots to the Hyaku festivals. While I'm sure the Hyaku chefs prepare delectable meals, nothing compares to freshly picked produce. Here, this corn was harvested this morning. Try it. Alright. Whoa, it's so sweet, like you put sugar on it. And that crunch. I had no idea corn could be so flavorful. I'm glad to see that Corn Council approves. Did any artifact spirits appear here? Indeed, it came in the shape of a giant bear. That's right, big as a house. I was plowing my field and a chill ran down my spine. I looked up and this ferocious bear was hunched, staring right at me. I shot it with my hunting gun, thinking it was the one that wrecked my fields a few years back. It didn't flinch. It was eerie. And that's when I knew this wasn't a real bear. It wasn't alive, so it couldn't be killed. One shot? I could probably be expected to stop being a typical bear. It sounded like you shot 3 times to me. Wait, you said there was a bear before. This has happened frequently. We had a drought earlier this year, so they'd come down to forage. They usually go for the produce, the potatoes and turnips in the truck. Not that I blame them. My potatoes are sweeter than yams. You wouldn't believe how good it smells when I roast a rack. I suppose even the monsters would want it to taste. Actually, I have some here in my lunchbox. Would you like to try some? Yes, please. It's so sweet, and with a soft cake-like texture. It's like eating a gourmet dessert. It's so delightful. Ah, the charms of the farm. It's great good to see you kids that eat so well. It's been so long. Wait right here, I'll boil up some potatoes and corn. They're so excited. Everyone's so excited. This place is the wharf, the home of the countless varieties of beautiful and delicious sea life. While it may look small, our waters are blessedly abundant. We deliver seafood to all Komodos. Your Hyaku festivals are known for the roasted squid, right? Those are all caught here in Ebisu. And I suppose someone also encountered an artifact spirit here. Indeed, it was a fisherman returning from his morning trip. He spotted a giant spider crab. A spider crab? Truly? And I'm to understand that the fisherman's greatest fear was a crab. I thought the same. I suppose a spider crab looks like a spider, right? And many people were scared of spiders. He also said it was quite large. I would agree to the statement. I can't stand spiders. Any spider that's bigger than a quarter? No. Take it away. Burn the house down. I don't fuck with spiders. I don't want to fuck with spiders. So is this frightful fisherman available? I'd like to interview him. Unfortunately not. He's deep sea fishing and will be gone all day. Then why are we here? Time is short, so let's see the other regions. Well, truthfully, I brought you here because there's a delightful cafe nearby. You must try their grilled fish. It's nearly lunchtime, so why don't we stop for a meal? Grilled fish? Yes, it's another Ebisu specialty. Here, they fry the fish until crispy, and halfway through cooking, they pour it on a miso marinade, wrap it in foil, and then steam it. It's currently mackerel season. The thick skin mixed with the miso seasoning provides a savory, crispy taste that can't be beat. But I understand. The Yakiora is on a tight schedule, then I'll take you to the back of the satellite school. We can get some onigiri out of the vending machine. Well, we've already come this far. There's no sense in turning back down a good meal, especially if we'll be working tonight. And we'll be walking out, and we've been walking all day. We mostly took the train. And this is barely a stroll. I have walked enough. And I think I would be wise to at least sample the grilled fish. I wholeheartedly agree. As a consensus? Very well, let's eat. We continued touring the outskirts of the satellite school, but didn't learn much. And soon the day was over. Night has fallen. The witnesses all claim to encounter the artifact spirits under the cover of darkness. Shall we start our patrol in earnest? No, I couldn't possibly make you work more. You've been traveling all day. This is only the first night. You must be tired. Please take this dormitory. We have plenty of room. Thank you, but we don't require it. I, for one, am not tired. Oh, I know. Why don't you enjoy the hot springs? They're right outside. I've had them all to myself for so long. You really must take a dip. Hot springs? The storm has a hot spring? Indeed, it can fit roughly 10 people. The Ebisu Satellite School students used it communally back in the day. I'll prepare dinner while you're in the spring, so please relax. Relaxing in the hot springs with my girls at a sleepover. Now this is enjoying my youth. Let's get moving. It's girls' night. Renge, this is an official Hyakuyorn mission, not a sleepover. I'll be reading in my room, so you guys go ahead. Aw, don't be such a party pooper. Kikyo, please, I've long dreamed of a night of leisure to spend with my beloved seniors. That may be true, but... And I'll brush my teeth, and even floss. And only had one ice cream a day. You already promised that. Kikyo, pretty please? Oh boy, she's doing the thing. Very well, for an hour, and now a minute more. Then what are we waiting for? The water's hot! And we can have fruit milk after. Lovely. Do you require bathing suits? Yes, if it's not overly troublesome. And Sensei, what will you do? Oh, reviewing reports, maybe. That sounds more logical. Very well, then we shall see you in the morning. I don't know, man. The guy seems really suspicious to me. Ooh. Now this is relaxing. My body's warm and the cool air braces my lungs. I can just melt. What a privilege to enjoy such a natural wonder. Look at that view. This is my first time in a hot spring, and with all of you, it feels more like playing than bathing. Yukari's pretty built. She's pretty built. Kikyo, what are you doing? You'll freeze up there. Come on in. Well, don't tell me you're scared of drowning. Scared? I'll have you remember that I'm a Yaki Yorn officer. Clearly, I'm simply enjoying the hot springs on my own terms. Experts say that it's best to enter gradually to minimize shock. Did you not know that? Please, I like the shock. Sometimes you just have to jump in, Kikyo. Isn't that right, Nagusa? Yes, the warm water is quite soothing. There are certainly worse ways to end the day. We didn't do much. We were essentially tourists. Tell me about it. At least the kid had fun, right? Friends! It's true, I did! The streets of the shopping district were charmingly quaint. It was fun talking to the locals, and the grilled fish was exceptionally delicious. However, you seem quite preoccupied, Nagusa. Are you well? Preoccupied? I tried to be polite, but of course I noticed how serious you seemed. Even more than usual. Is this about the Great Snowfield? Maybe you sensed some artifact spirits? No, I wasn't bothered by any of those things. However, the weasel, the bear, the crab, I kept wondering how my fear would manifest. And I further wondered if I would be courageous enough to pull the trigger. After all, I possess the authority. Your greatest fear is manifested. Clearly that's not something pleasant to think about. Renge, what do you think of yours would look like? Oh, me? What am I afraid of? Perhaps a leaking bento box with a loose lid. That happened once and ruined my bag. What in the world are you talking about? You know what I mean. You lick your lunch and you see a soup dripping down your hands, broad pooling at the seams. It still haunts me. I think about it every time I pack Tanjiro or curry. Can't get over it. I would hate to find a giant leaking bento box. Imagine the stains. Honestly, I think you all need to straighten your priorities. A bento box? Truly. Sure, Kikyo. Then what would be good enough to appear for you? Well, if it were happening to me, which I find unlikely... Oh, I know! Kikyo fears loud noises and screaming like from a heavy metal concert. Perhaps Kikyo would see an aggressive rock star clad in white makeup and bearing a screeching guitar. Is that supposed to be a reference to that one band? I can't think of their fucking names. I know I know what they're probably referencing. I can't think of the fucking name. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know what the reference probably is, but I just can't think of the name. Fuck me. Yukari, as I have told you, I'm not scared of loud noises. I simply find them quite irritating. As an officer of the Hyaki Yorn, how could I be afraid of loud noises, especially with you all firing guns constantly? Wah! Oh boy. See, that got her. Wrench! Huh. Well played. I only hope that I can be as brave as you all. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nightmare. Oh. Back to that. Alright. Going forward, new episodes. I don't know what's coming up next. My Ayame was as bright and warm as the afternoon sun. She was a present, always lending a hand, capable of anything. Her confident smile always reassured me that things would work out. Not enough cooks for the autumn festival. I'd be happy to help. I live alone, so I'm used to cooking. A couple of more, you're making a scene near the Tree of Deities Observatory? Don't worry about it, I'll handle them in a minute. Oh, sweetie, you lost your parents in the crowd. Don't cry, I'll find them. Can you be brave and stay here until then? Whenever something went wrong, Ayame was there. Everyone flocked to her. Even when asked too much, Ayame would simply smile. Resident Ayame, please spar with me. Ayame, help us pick the slogan for the festival. Ayame, I'm really sorry, but can you work a night shift this weekend? My chef called in sick. No worries, I got it. In contrast, I could barely keep up with her. I cried at every unexpected challenge and every criticism. No matter how hard I trained, I would never win a single spar against Ayame. It is cruel. Watching her made me hate myself. How could I compete? How could I even compare? Without Ayame, I'm utterly incapable. I'm a fraud. I'll never be Ayame. No one else is worthy of staying in her place. Ayame will always be the true Hyakuyoran president. And still, she would always have a bright, cheerful smile as she reached to help me up. It's fine, because the truth is... Back to this. You were never my friend, Goryu Nagusa. Yeah. Another dream. Why do I keep having this nightmare? Oh, up already, Nagusa. It's so sweaty. Maybe you just miss your old pillow. Uh-oh. Jibuki Shuro. In the flesh, so to speak. How fun to find you here. It's like something out of a fairy tale. Or maybe it was destiny, considering you came to me. What could make Carly Nagusa return to the Great North? Was it Ayame? You miss her, don't you? Okay, I see the same, Shuro. What is your scheme? Are you manifesting artifact spirits in a basket for your own sick amusement? Oh, who knows? I do hate spoilers. Can't just give the ending away. But I've been having fun watching your self-pitying nightmares, truly. Still, I think it's time that we made them reality. Oh boy. Was that the 100 Lotus? I admire the confidence. Don't tell me you still believe that you can replace Ayame, pathetic Nagusa. It matters not what I believe. All that matters is I fulfill a role. So noble! Let's give this girl a hand. But no matter what you tell yourself, no matter how far you go, you're still you. I wonder how much you can endure, my soft-scented Nagusa. Oh boy. Umbrellas are back. Now let's begin in earnest. Places, everyone! The possessed umbrellas are back. They're all dead. It's not over yet. Oh, so persistent. You're really taking your time. Nagusa! We heard gunshots. What's going on? Nagusa, are you in need of assistance? Is everyone alright? I'm fine. All over that bar from Nature's Beauty. Great, the whole squad's here to watch. That girl. She's that kid from the festival. Kid? You have no idea. Nagusa, I'll come back for you, princess. Oh well. Too bad. Guess I'll have to meet up later. Bye! You're not going anywhere. Ren, Yukari in formation. I'm sorry I lost her. Damn it, that little rat. Nice try, Slowpokes. I must go, so sorry. Until next time. Huh? Yeah! Glad I didn't miss this. Is anyone hurt? That voice. Impossible. Who was it? Hey, I know that figure. It's been a while, Nagusa. And the rest of my girls. Ayame. Hey, she's back. Oh, this is delicious. It's so wonderful to have warm food again. Pardon me, but may I have seconds? Yes, is this enough? Perfect. And if it's not too much, may I have another cup of miso soup? What's going on? You're acting like you saw a ghost. I wouldn't say ghost, exactly. It's just a little hard to believe. President Ayame, I'm glad I see that you're well. But as the officer of the Hyaki Yarn, I must inquire about your activities during your absence. The Hyaki Yarn nearly disbanded because of during your abdication. To be frank, I'm uncertain if you should still hold the title of president. But I'd like to hear your explanation. Ah, same Kikyo. As always, I'm glad to see it. First, I have no sufficient reason for leaving you, for abandoning the presidency, and forgoing my duties. I realize that I've left Nagusa with such an impossible task. For that, I'm truly sorry. Please forgive me. Oh, Ayame, please. No, Nagusa. Once more, I asked why you abandoned the presidency and disappeared. Furthermore, I'd like to hear your perspective on what happened to Nagusa's arm. It'll be a long story. Is that alright? Of course! I would gladly listen all night. And you're the first year student Yukari. Thanks for the support. But before I begin, let me ask a question. How does one get the authority to become the Hyaki Yarn president? Me, I know the answer. It's through winning a succession contest against the previous president. You're not wrong, but you're missing a little. It's not about the presidential title, but more about the authority that has been passed down since the Great Prophet. So, the succession contest is really about determining who inherits the Hundred Lotus. And that's why the Hyaki Yarn president is able to set her will and wield the Hundred Lotus. Well, now that you're back, this should be you, Ayame. No one else could possibly compete. Perhaps against other humans. What are you saying, Ayame? A few days before I left you, I patrolled the Hyakuyaku's streets. The festival had just ended. The street was silent, but I saw a flickering light. I was about to cross the bridge, but at that moment, another student crossed in front of me. She had blonde hair, purple eyes, white undershirt, and a blue hari over that. In short, she looked exactly like me. I thought I must be mistaken, but it was like looking in a mirror. My instincts told me to act. Surely this was a trick. She wasn't surprised to see me. She simply smiled. So I did the only thing I could. For the first time since I had become president, I raised the Hundred Lotus and aimed it at another. And it had no effect. The other me didn't even notice the bullet. It kept walking. Ugh. And so it passed me by and disappeared. I know it sounds crazy, but it still haunts me. Why didn't the 100 Lotus work? Did I have no authority? Is the 100 Lotus itself an illusion? Did the great prophet Kuzunoa even exist? The uncertainty crept into me, so I decided to find the Twilight Temple in Kuzunoa. It was a fool's errand, but it was mine. And in the end, I failed. The only thing I managed to find were ruins, where I thought the temple it should be. Kuzunoa never met me. It was fruitless. That was 10 months ago! Where the hell she's been this whole time? That's all I have to say. That's all. I have no further excuse. No, another question remains. Medusa's arm. You said something to her before leaving the Nature's Beauty. Medusa's arm? Now that you mention it, what's up with the bandages? Did you hurt yourself? My arm. Ayame, have you forgotten? We met at the Great Snowfield. We did? I don't... Are you certain? Was I snowblind? You don't remember, Ayame? Medusa said that you rejected her and said that you were never friends. Impossible! Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. But there's no way I would ever say that. I love Nagusa. Are you sure you heard right? Maybe it was an imposter. Certainly, I could be mistaken. No, not yet. While you may have Nagusa on board, I still have questions. While I agree Ayame would never be so cruel, much has happened since then. Between believing the president who disappeared without warning and the vice president who stepped up to handle Hyaku's crisis, I choose the latter, naturally. If you wish to regain my trust, I suggest you become more transparent. Kikyo. Sure, I have nothing to hide. But can we go into this after breakfast? I'm going to need my energy. I suspect you will too. Was she talking to a doppelganger? Complete memory. Oh, that Ragusa. Ragusa? Her? That girl got me 2 times? This is all Sensei's fault. No. It's Ayame's. What was she doing here? This is so annoying. But didn't Miss Kokoriko take Ayame to the spirit realm? Maybe it's an imposter. A phantom blonde ghost? A platinum blonde ghost? Whatever it is, the trick. I know tricks. My plan was so perfect. Otherwise... You're quite sassy. Ayame? Have we met? Oh, it's so good to meet you. How are you? I didn't know I had fans this far north. My. Who are you calling a fan? I'll get back at that tome and a fake prison like you, who couldn't even use the 100 Lotus will be. Aren't you so interesting? Ah, damn it! Someone stop her! President Ayame, please clarify your intentions. Surely you didn't call us here to hear you talk to a child. Of course, there's just one thing I wanted to check. Let's see. Found it. An umbrella, formerly possessed by the artifact spirits. Yes, it's mostly broken, but at least it's kept its shape. Now, Renge, what does this look like? Busted umbrella, obviously. Sure, it's an old and tattered, but otherwise an ordinary umbrella. Nevertheless, how did Nature's Beauty make it attack us? How did they make this an ordinary umbrella into a monster? What a stupid question. Our tomes are infinite. An umbrella monster is so simple. Wouldn't it be smarter to use a sturdy new umbrella rather than a worn umbrella to make an artifact spirit? Or would you perhaps make them walk on 2 legs so they're more stable? Oh, well, that... I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? So much scared to see an umbrella monster approach you on one leg. You think you can lecture me? It's my home. While I might not know a lot about the homes, I know a bit about a good ghost story. Every good ghost story and rumor needs to be shared. That's how they gain power. Basically, a story needs a common topic that at least two people can relate to. Say, a specific image that everyone understands, or a universal experience. Like the sadness of seeing a dripping abandoned umbrella left on the ground. You can't fear what you can't comprehend, am I right? When I was about to give up the search for Kuzunoa, I heard a rumor floating around the district. They spoke of a monster that changed its form depending on who looked at it. I could have considered it a mere rumor, but I thought that if this monster were real, and Nature's Beauty were also real, then maybe Kuzunoa, who defeated them back in the day, is real too. Since then, I've been staying in town investigating the story. Ayame, you were telling us that you abandoned your post without so much as a phone call or a text so that you could pull up here and investigate Nature's Beauty? Yes. I realized that I could have called and saved you all the trouble. Well, that sort of sounds like something you would do. Remember that time you went looking for that merchant's missing cat and you got gone for 2 days? You've always had tunnel vision, Ayame. You get so focused. A will stronger than steel. She possessed the disposition of an idle leader. That's Ayame. It took time, but we captured this little bard. I'm sure we can convince her to show us Nature's Beauty's base. Oh, like I tell you chumps. I'd never betray Miss Kokoriko. Ah, I forgot. Azami, is there a fire left on the hearth? I need hot charcoal. Indeed. I can stoke the fire really quickly, but why do you... You don't mean... No way. Ayame? Yeah, I'm in the mood for chicken skewers. This little girl looks so hungry and I want to make her something simple. Why are you looking at me like that? No reason. It's not a strange request. Yes, it is! Who eats chicken skewers first thing in the morning? And did you forget that what I said? No matter what, I'm not telling you anything about Nature's Beauty. You think you can bribe me? Like I'm some stupid child? Isn't she a kid? You're mistaken. I'm not trying to bribe or lure you. I already have an idea where the Nature's Beauty base is. You're bluffing! And there's nothing strange about starting off your day with chicken skewers. The greasy chicken meat gets a fresh kick from the green onion. It's quite invigorating. Well said, Ayame. Look now, Shiro, was it? Which pizza would you like? Breast or thigh? Or do you not like salted skewers? I'm not sure we have any sauce. Shut it! I don't want your nasty green onions. Gross! Try it, you might like it. Once they wilt a little from the heat, they're actually quite good. She is correct. The charcoal soaks in the fat, almost frying the onions. The spiciness and bitterness decrease while the sweetness and the umami flavors are enhanced. Sure, you must trust Ayame's skill. No, even if it were Miss Kokoriko, I'd never eat any gross green onions. Wait, what are you doing with that stick? I said I don't want any. Force feeding me something I hate. You villains, this is torture. Ugh. Everyone, and Ghost Sensei, may I have a moment. I'd like to ask you all something. While they were occupied with chasing that child. Oh boy. What's up, Kikyo? You want Nagusa here? Yes, clearly it's a shock to see President Ayame here. And Nagusa, I intuit that she would not be receptive to what I have to say. Did you sense something off with Ayame? You were so quiet. I suspect that you noticed. I don't know about off. This is the first time I met her. Ah, of course. Perhaps that was too much to ask of you. To be frank, I feel that this President Ayame is acting unlike the girl I remember. Are you saying that this is some sort of imposter? I am not certain, but I'll not rule out the possibility. But she looks just like her, and it's not like Ayame had a twin. And from what I saw, she seemed like her usual self. What didn't you like? Once more, I'm not certain. But President Ayame seems too perfect. Too perfect? Oh, honestly, that's just Ayame. She's always on another level. She'd take on any mission with a smile and never complaining. She was the perfect president, a legend. I agree that President Ayame seemed quite flawless at first glance. However, even President Ayame had preferences and flaws. For example, President Ayame was a picky eater, unlike Nagusa. She never finished her bowl and always looked a bit of rice. I nagged her about it constantly. Maybe she was just extra hungry today? And also, as Ren said, if Ayame was so focused and strong-willed, why didn't she personally investigate and stop the shape-shifting monster? It has been here for 2 weeks, and she waited all this time. She was playing the long game. She was looking for the nature's beauty's base. Must you always be so skeptical? I understand that I may be overreacting, but I do care about our safety, so I want to hear your opinions. Well, I realize I'm not in the Hyakuyoran, but I find it difficult to trust President Ayame completely, given that she appeared so suddenly. Ebisu truly is not a busy town. If she's been here for months, then why haven't I seen her? No one's mentioned seeing some sunny girl in the blue Haori. Most importantly, we know that the shape-shifting monsters can take on a person's form. True, but it's also supposed to take the shape of a person's greatest fear. Nothing about this Ayame is scary. And this Ayame saved Nagusa. Clearly she's on our side. Even if this is all a clever trap in nature's beauty, you still have to see this play out. I'm not scared. Once more, your relentless passion blinds you to the obvious traps. Well, what do you want to do, Kikyo? Besides ruin the mood. Please, cease the fighting. This Ayame did seem quite perfect, despite Sunny has a reputation, but Kikyo brings up valid concerns. It's hard to pinpoint exactly. While I agree that she is bright and happy, she lacks a certain warmth. She reminds me of an electric candle. I confess that I, Yukari, find it difficult to offer my full trust. But Nagusa seems so happy. She smiled. She's been so forlorn over these past few days. There has been a muted loneliness to her, even as she stands by our sides. But Nagusa seems so happy and relieved. Even if we don't fully trust Ayame, I can't bear to see her be sad again. Well, of course I don't want her to be sad. Who was Ayame to you, Kikyo? To me? Let's see. The President Ayame I knew was exemplary for sure, but human. She was extremely talented, possessed a great wide berth of skills. She was kind to everyone, so almost everyone liked her. But even she had her limits. Right, no one is loved by everyone. Even if she seemed perfect, it was likely an act. Yes, but I did not feel the same as uncertainty back then, and certainly not this unease. So, do you see why I find it difficult to trust her? Do you trust her? I'm sorry, but I can't answer that. Why? Just like there's no such thing as a perfect person, there's no there's no perfect way to judge someone's character. I don't know we're well enough to say. Sensei, the question was clear. I asked if you trusted President Ayame. Trust is something we have to build together. We need to know each other better. There's not enough time. I knew her for so long. Was that not long enough for me to truly understand her? Let's put aside our opinions for now. Let's keep our eyes and minds open. Very well. I should delay my judgment, but I hold my suspicions. As an officer of the Hyakuyoran, I refuse to be ambushed by danger. That sounds like you. At least we know Kikyo is an imposter. Now that is reassuring. And still... I saw that shameless smile, acting like all is well even after you devastated Nagusa. I'm not ready to forgive. So is it the real Ayame or is it a fake? Who fucking knows? Who knows? Oh, battle right away? What the fuck? battle immediately? We haven't even had a story yet.
行こうか。次。場所移動するよ。これも戦略のうち。警戒を怠らないで。身玉の真心を込めて。準備は気合い入れていくよ。次へ参りましょう。私が百花繚乱の切り込み大将だ。そこ準備は終わってる。よし気合い入れていくよ。急げ。これで完璧。作戦通り心配はいらない。準備は終わってる。百花繚乱の参謀に勝利は当たり前。
Right. So their base is out here. I don't have no idea what that combat sequence is all about, but cool, I'm all for it. I thought I told you. You did not. You ran out without a word, so we had no choice but to follow. Sorry, it's just that I'd like to get you this done before it gets dark. The artifact spirits come out after sundown, you know. You're certain that the Nature's beauty base is nearby. Cheryl was uncooperative. How do you know it's out here? Remember this morning when I was examining the artifact spirit? Do you see the carving in the umbrella's handle? I purposely left special marks on the old worn out things and left them near the village's entrance. So I've been tracking the artifact spirit's movements, and they all seem to be drifting in this direction. I see. That's very clever. A truly inspired plan. I was expected the Yakuon president. We are following broken umbrellas. So to speak, I left this umbrella at the north entrance of the village. And while the maps say that there is only a desolate snowfield out here, the villagers told me there is an old mansion just a few hours away. A mansion in the northern snowfield. You mean the mansion of the beyond? Mansion of the beyond? How dramatic. Indeed, according to records, it's where an aristocratic family lived long ago. I've never been personally, so I cannot speak to its state. I suppose it would be a good place for Nature's beauty to settle. Perhaps we will find the source of the artifact spirits there. You think we could just barge in? There could be traps. Strike while the iron's hot, right? I mean, if we hesitate, they'll get away again. It's time for action. Besides, we have the unbeatable Ayami back on our side. Truly, her skills are beyond compare. But the artifact spirits are immune to bullets. Precisely. Our numbers and gusts are irrelevant. The only way to defeat the spirits is with the authority given by Kuzunoa. Not to be harsh, but even the talented President Ayami won't be that much help without the 100 Lotus. Well, that's not true. Ayame is quite capable. So what was your plan, Ayame? What if we didn't follow you? How would you have fought Nature's beauty all on your own? Well, while I wouldn't be able to fight the artifact spirits, I figured that we could somehow target the tomes themselves. Somehow? That sounds rather a little reckless for you, Ayame. You're right. Maybe this harsh weather has made me bolder. But the truth is, I trust Nagusa to follow. She's such a reliable friend. Me? Last night I saw you wielding the 100 Lotus like a pro. I think you're exactly what the great prophet Kuzunoa had in mind when she passed down the authority. You're a vision of a true Hyakuyoran president. That's not true, Ayame. Compared to you, I'm not even... You don't have to put yourself down like that, Nagusa. You're my best friend. You worked so hard to fulfill your role. You're stronger than me, and I'm so proud. You know, Nagusa, I always thought you had the potential to bloom into a beautiful flower. It's a shame I never found Kuzunoa, but that just means that she saw something in you that I do not possess. I promised to always be by her side, didn't I? So right now, please be at mine. Help me carry out this mission. Of course. Ah, now that's inspiring. Alright, let's use this burning passion to sweep the floor with nature's beauty. Oh, how fun! It's like something out of a manga. See, Renge, we are embracing your youth together. I'm glad to see you're also impassioned. Well, if Nagusa's fine with this, then I'll go along as well. But did we really need to bring the brat? I'm not here with you losers by choice. You dragged me along this lame hike. Well, we couldn't have leave mine unattended. Who knows what trouble she'd get into. Besides, the village is safer if she's with us. We don't want her using her tome on them. You don't have to worry about that. We wrecked her phantom records last time. Wait a minute. How did she summon those artifact spirits this last night? Could Nature's Beauty possess another tome? It's a possibility. If Nature's Beauty only had one tome, they wouldn't be so stupid as to trust her with this idiot. Who are you calling an idiot? Miss Kokoriko trusted me and I did a great job. Renge, Yukari, grab her arms. What are you doing? We'll frisk her. Let's see if she's hiding some pocket-sized tome. I'll take the legs. What are you doing? If you think this is gonna work, you're sorely mistaken. She's ticklish. Here? Or is it here? Stop! Someone help! These weird girls are robbing me! Kiki, I've recovered a notebook. Good job, Yukari. No, not that book, please! Oh, this must be good. She's losing it. Nagusa, open it up. Very well, let us see. Oh boy. Coolest bard ever. This is a diary? Written by Kujiki Shura. Yeah, it's a diary. Hails of bullets, even bombs. As useless against her power. This is a haiku book. The rumors of the strongest, coolest bard ever spread across Yakiyako. She, with beautiful eyes, is chilling as ice. Reaches into minds and unleashes their inner darkness. All who oppose her shall pay the price with their blood! At the mere single point, a mere snap, her creations manifest and swarm. Foolish beings that cross her, or towards the pathetic fool creatures that cross her. And particularly, she holds no mercy for the pathetic Hyaki Yorin. They will run back home crying with snot-covered faces. Because she is the ultimate bard, feared by all. Yukari, keep searching. That drivel cannot possibly be valuable. Oh, come on! That's all you have to say! Did you write this novel? That's a novel? It sounded like... Can you write fanfiction about yourself? How dare you! Searching through someone else's stuff without permission, then publicly reading their precious work aloud! It's my intellectual property! Just imagine, what if someone heard that and would steal my idea and make it a bestseller? Do you have any idea what you would have done? That's what you're worried about. Well, I see why you use a pseudonym. I wouldn't worry about someone stealing your idea, Shiro. I suppose. Besides, the book is more than an idea. They'd have to have the skills to execute my vision. So, what did everyone think? Did you like it? I gather that your speech has been from on, but I encourage you to share your positive feedback. How did you like my masterpiece? So, I feel that... Pardon me, Yukari. We must quicken our pace if you hope to arrive at the mansion before sundown. Yes, Nagusa. This is no time for peer review. There was no tome. What a waste of time. Well, at least she wasn't hurting anyone. though I'm not thrilled about how she wrote us. Perhaps reading more will help. Shut up! Oh boy. Oh boy. Where are we at in time? We are... Oh, we're at that point again. Alright. I'm gonna wrap it up here. When we come back, we will head off to the next story bit, and we'll see what happens next. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.